Look, homie, you got the nerve to thinking that life you won't re-emerge. I crossed over paths of the fire and never burned. I walked over oceans of water and never swerved. I came back and tilted my crown. In other words, Lafayette.
Here we are again. The psalmist himself, David, said, I will bless the Lord at all times. His praises shall continually be in my mouth. And so, welcome to Cakewalk once again. We are streaming these clips on Facebook and so forth and so on. And so now, what you're going to witness, I know we've been doing a lot of praying and doing a lot of music and, you know, songs and hymns and things like that. And you heard a couple of testimonies. So now you're going to hear straight lyricism right out of this. Get your hearts prepared. Get ready for this. As always, you know where you can find us. Uptown, downtown, in town, and out of town. You know how I get down when I come around. Easy.
God show me love.
Pause. Okay, here we go. I'm going to first do it a cappella, and then we're going to do it with the rhythm. But first, I want you to hear the words. That's the point of this thing. When I look up in the stars, God see the pain and the scars. It's not a physical, fam. This is a spiritual war. My heart is built for it. But am I on the side with the Lord, or just a street cat studying the art of the war? See, my nature is unknown. The ground is unsown. There's no fruit. And still I'm forced to do this on my own, a soldier. Crack valves on the floor, young and piecing the parts, and years later, no love in the heart. But where it started at? It started from the family tree. My mom's was raped, forgive me. She left me at 3. You see, my pops I never knew, so the street is how I grew. Foster homes, group homes, and then a jail. And then I thought I found God, and that thought left by tomorrow. So it's the knife and the gun and the Hennessy bottle. Up in the church, forget that, give me a blunt and a beat. See, I was lost, but the gun to bring me where I should be. I started robbing. I started mapping the street. Angelical voices were speaking, they was getting to me. After I robbed, I prayed it wouldn't happen to me. Rob a cat, run a church back and forth on my feet. Still not quite a hustler, but running the street with no identity, feeling you ain't messing with me. A male born, life of a coward was on. A preacher said I had a calling, but I felt he was wrong. Back to the gun. And that's where it's going to end until one was in my face. And then I thought again. Contradictive, street life is hard to quote scriptures. Good riddance. The devil's on my back. We live through the struggles of war, we that strong. To the boom bap, we rap to tracks, we that strong. We live through the struggles of war, we that strong. God says, I gotta forgive you. Knowing what I know about the times, when I read between the lines, I can see all of the signs. You held bound. You thinking you in line with your rhymes, you lie. So you know you not in line with divine spiritual truths. Fam, you a spiritual fool. You say what other brothers say. You not true to your roots. You not at all real. Name one fella you killed or one gat that you own. Homie, leave it alone. Go to church. I rap until your feelings get hurt. Until you feel you cross God, then repent and you learn. Concerning you, you not at all nice in the booth. Acquire knowledge. Then you can step to the truth. Bare in the left, your heart is beating under your chest. It's beating blood. So what happens? A cause and effect. Thorn in your flesh, you don't want the spirit of death to sick the wolves on you when you deal in that flesh. Gangster, you will die and go to hell for something you don't rep and you ain't even give it your best. You're not at all what you claiming you is. I'm a full-bred rock wilder. Why you had to take it to this? For God, I break out on brothers on mics like rashes. Step into my arena, son, and I harass them. I lay hands on brothers until they speak in tongues. Take it to the book on these cats and get it done. Applaud hands when you see the man of the hour, dog. Or reap what you sow, dog full, let it showers, it's real. You don't want it in the cold or the heat. Cause beef between God, it'll leave you underneath. Siamese, twin gas, hell, roll shells on you. Where bullets concerned, put you with nobody know you. A hearse if you flirting with death. Now you don't want the spirit of God to knock out your flesh when you step. Young Ali Lafayette, yes indeed.
Gotta give it up. Gotta give it up.
Look, homie, you got the nerve to thinking that life you won't re-emerge. I crossed over paths of the fire and never burned. I walked over oceans of water and never swerved. I came back and tilted my crown. In other words, Lafayette. I'm sure to show the signs that he a vet. I'm sure to plant my feet on the ground until the death. Full fruition words that'll prosper until the next to your neck. I came out and ventured out to your set. Who next? Who LAF? Who that half God breed? That NOI? That militant structure that's in my seed never die. Permeate in the flesh. On my knees, blood, sweat, and tears. The open scrolls that I read. Check me out.